Well, when you help somebody, you have a good feeling inside. You get a good feeling.
My parents taught me to help people whenever I can.
When you help other people, they're going to help you back. When I share, it makes the people feel good because I help them, and when they're ready, they could help me.
Teach your children well. Their father's help did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams.
Children, their perspective's a little different than your average working adult. It's a little closer to the ground, a little simpler. They all seem to share a curiosity and a hope that everything will work out. Our concern for their lives reflects our concern for their future, our future. At United Way, we believe in preparing for tomorrow by doing something today. Thanks to your support, United Way can provide for more than 90 local health and human care agencies. And anyone who needs help finding the right agency can turn to United Way's first call for help info line. This past year, over 700,000 people in Santa Clara County benefited directly from United Way funded agencies and their services. That's because the money you give stays right here in this county. And since United Way has the lowest overhead of any major charitable organization, your contribution works hard for you and thousands like you. More important than the numbers of people helped, however, is the effect United Way has on all of our lives. Your gift to United Way expands and improves services for seniors, working single parents, young children. Through United Way, you help improve the overall quality of life here in the Valley. You see, each gift to United Way is really a gift to the whole community. Year-round, volunteers for United Way research emerging needs in the community and then plan for the most effective, efficient use of funds. Latchkey child care, PCP abuse, homelessness, and AIDS prevention are just some of those needs. It's the volunteers who visit local agencies and then carefully evaluate their budgets and programs. Then they make informed decisions on where the dollars go, helping people who need help the most.
The most difficult part of the review process is the deciding how much money we will be given to each agency. And it's difficult because of the great need that exists in the community. And you're sitting there at the end of the meeting and you only have a little bit of money to allocate. You can just see the tremendous struggles that individuals go through and then that the group goes through in deciding how that amount of money is going to best be allocated to then best serve the community.
People like Esperanza are what United Way is all about. People who care. They are the volunteers and donors. And even though most of them are adults, they still ask a lot of questions. They like to get involved and find ways to get things done for their community. United Way, it really does bring out the best in all of us. Now, just because we aren't kids anymore doesn't mean we can't take a moment and look at life through a child's eye. It might teach us all some valuable lessons.
You are on the road, must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's help.
Homeless kids and their families stay at the Emergency Housing Consortium's Family Living Center. In addition, a group of young adults from Santa Clara High School volunteer some very special time with the children.
Well, it made me feel really good to be able to help people. And usually in your own life, you know, when you think about it, you have an easy life. And to go out and see, you know, other problems that people have, and you can help them and make them feel good.
Yeah, it makes you feel good because they don't have a good time. Just cheer them up for a while.
And they smile and they laugh.
They smile.
Yeah. And they really
make me smile
appreciate
with
it.
them.
Yeah.
if all the children don't have any homes or they had
No
unhappy
education.
childhoods, how are they going to be as adults? Yeah.
Juan Lee is 18 years old and for 7 years has been a member of the Boy Scouts. Juan's now the first Vietnamese Eagle Scout in Santa Clara County.
Scouting has affected my life in a variety of ways. First of all, I would say that it's given me a lot of leadership skills. In being leader is just not giving orders, but it's learning how to motivate people and understanding them. And I think scouting's given me those leadership skills that I'll use later in my life. Moreover, I think that it's given me a lot of character. I've done a lot of community service. I've seen how the other side of life is really like, and I think I'm better for that. I know what those people have to go through, and as I get older, I'll remember that, and I think I'll help those people even more.
Noni and Mary volunteer every week at the Lakewood Elementary School in Sunnyvale. They help first graders learn to read.
I'm in this program because I want to be active. I want to have a few more good years left, and I want to work at them.
Yeah, I find such a change in the children just since I'm coming here, and they're awfully nice kids to work with.
Nancy Bach is a counselor who works with deaf adults and children. Nancy also counsels abused children, many of whom, like herself, are also deaf.
In Silicon Valley, in this area here, there are many, many, many deaf people because there are many employment opportunities. IBM, Apple, Hewlett-Packard, Lockheed, the post office. There's so many deaf people. There's more than the normal 10% that I would fear. There's more than just that. When you consider that number and just one deaf mental health professional serving in this population, it's not enough.
That you can live by, and so
I feel really happy about myself when I donate money to the United Way. It's a way that I can give a part of myself and a part of my life to the community.
My parents have taught me a lot about helping other people.
I think it's important for people to know that they're not only helping United Way, but that United Way is helping them.
I try to teach them generosity, sharing, give others what they don't have.
And so when people give to the United Way, they're actually, helping all those other organizations that in turn help kids, help the elderly, and help the handicapped.
United Way cannot do anything without our contribution.
It's really up to all of us to help our neighbors and to help our community and to make the world a better place to live in. So we try to teach this to our kids, and I think that they are growing up with a sense of responsibility to help other people.
I give to United Way because there's less fortunate people actually in this area, because I know how it is. I came from a family where we didn't have very much. Now I feel really good when I give to people.
I try to teach them to care, to love, and to help people.
Working with the kids, often it's teaching them things that they've never been told, such as they're not a bad kid, it's not their fault, what had happened to them.
That's one of the reasons I keep volunteering. There's a lot of warm, good times when you see the agencies and what they do. It makes me almost like I'm part of that, and it makes me feel good.
Well, we call ourselves the grandmas, and I think that in itself establishes a rapport. And they sat on our laps, and they give us a pat on the back every so often. We get a hug and a pat, and a gentle little pat on the back is very gratifying.
When you help other people, they're going to help you back. Because if you don't help people, then the world's going to be all crazy.
you who are on the road must have a code that you can live by. And
How does it make you feel?
Ask him. Ask him. Ask him.
You guys are going to be fun. How about your children? What do you try to teach them about giving to others?
Without the services that the United Way funds, we would not have a couple.
Young working parents and children. Is that farther than I needed to go?
I don't know. Well, you're my partner in therapy. Anyway.
I try to teach them
It's sort of like do unto to others as you wish them to undo to you.
Undo to you?
Unto to you.
I've been reading our brochures.
Does that work better for us here, or is it okay without it? M?
Cause. Again.